My name is Zach Holford. I live on Chamberlain Avenue, kind of near the cemetery over there. And I'm not a native Chattanoogan, but I moved here because I saw that it was a good cycling location for the Southeast. You know, great cycling on the performance level, and also a good place to ride bikes around just for fun. I saw a lot of bikes getting thrown away in the retail bike world because people did not have money to fix them, or feel the need to fix them, otherwise they'd be thrown away. So I used what I learned at Revolutions to get these materials used. I did a big bicycle ride coast to coast. I realized that, you know, we can teach people how to use bikes for a greater good, ecologically, you know, to better the environment, economically, a cheaper, affordable way to get to work or other places if you don't have a car, and health-wise. You know, everyone can make themselves better just by riding bikes. I guess bikes are always really fun, and when people think about bikes, when they don't know much about bikes, they usually revert to their like first memory of a bike when they were a kid, and they just think how it's fun. So there's those people who aren't real cyclists that I kind of encourage and say, hey, you should come in and check it out. You can do this, you can ride a bike. It's just as fun as when you were a kid. We have those types, and then we have those people who have been avid cyclists for a while but need greater independence in terms of a working knowledge of their bicycles. We've got two types of members who have their own bicycles and want to learn how to repair them better. They pay a $50 a year membership with a volunteer aspect to it too. They have to volunteer so many hours. And then we have the bike builders who come in, select a frame for their general type of riding they want to get into, and then we teach them how to build their bike up from the nitty-gritty, I mean from nuts and bolts. So we have several programs that we're trying to implement. First off, we have bikes for boys and girls, and that's where we have bikes like this, a department store bike that would have been thrown away in a bike shop, but every Tuesday night everybody gets up and uses what they've learned to build up these bikes and make them useful for kids. And we plan to actively seek kids out through community associations and schools, teach them basic bike repair and traffic safety, and get them riding their bikes instead of playing video games. The retail bike shops are great. They've offered discounts to members. They've also been very helpful in getting us bikes like this. They call us when they have them in. When they say, hey, we've got a bike that's going to get thrown out, they call us and we go pick it up. So that's been helpful. Also, Create Here helped us out with the Springboard program and kind of taught us how to operationally run our business effectively and do everything right.
What advice would you offer to potential leaders and other people who kind of have productive ideas like yourself but haven't yet acted out on them?
I would say do some real prudent and proper planning before you actually get going. Also, you know, get a really good group of interested people who are willing to diversify the workload with you, and in an egalitarian fashion. You know, that's one thing I've been trying to do lately instead of my own enterprises. Get more people involved, and now that I've reached out to people, they're reaching back, and it's just really actually become a cooperative element. I'd like to let the public know that bikes are real simple, efficient machines, and don't be intimidated. Don't make your bike a clothes rack because you have a flat tire. If you need any help, any free bike advice, just come down. I'll be glad to give it because they're worth using, and it's worth teaching people about.